Hey besties, I hope you're doing well. This is going to be a long weekend vlog. It is Easter weekend. It is Thursday around 3 p.m. I just got home from work and I picked up my husband. We need to do some shopping for some Easter goodies. I decided to go to the Goodwill store first to find some really cute baskets that I can use after Easter throughout the house. If you know, you know. Anyways, they had so many pieces of furniture here for like $16. Quick little fact about me, I used to flip furniture and probably about 85% of my furniture came from a thrift store, garbage, or somebody gave it to me. This piece is beautiful. I texted it to my husband because he doesn't like the whole thrift store and he's in the car with the dogs. And he told me, no, we don't need it. But that's so cute. Anyways, I'm looking for baskets like this. I know that I can use this after Easter. I did run across this really cute lampshade, but unfortunately it doesn't have a tag. And when you go to Goodwill, if it doesn't have a tag, they won't sell it to you. So that kind of sucks. Anyways, my kids love coming to thrift stores and finding stuffed animals. So I did pick up some of those as well. After Goodwill, I headed over to Marshall's, which is one of my favorite stores. Look at these cute corgi slippers. I now have 2 corgis. I love corgis. I will always be a corgi mom. And then they had these Dumbo slippers. They are so adorable. I want them for myself, but I'm not shopping for myself today. We need to get in and we need to get out because I have to pick up my kids. But they had so many cute things at Marshall's. I wanted to shop for myself, but I didn't. I got the kids some goodies. I only got a few things of candy. I don't like to do the whole basket filled with candy. So anyways, we're going to wrap up shopping here. We have to go pick up the kids and we're going to start our weekend with a bonfire tonight. Say hi. Hi. The weather in Ohio is finally starting to turn. I'm bringing out some of our patio furniture, and this is going to be our very first bonfire of the year. We love having bonfires, especially on the weekend. It's an inexpensive thing for us to do as a family, and we all hang out. Even the corgis came out on the back porch. We just threw up these baby gates to kind of keep them enclosed, and then we started to tell some scary stories.
When she was done haunting her eyes.
Marley was doing such a good job with her ghost story. She is a storyteller, and I think that she could one day be a little actress if she wanted to. But once I turned off the camera, we all heard this noise in our backyard, and it freaked everybody out. My husband's like partially deaf, so he didn't really hear it. He thought it was coming from inside the house. We tried to capture the sound on camera, but it wouldn't do it. It did it like 3-4 more times, and then it stopped and didn't do it for the rest of the night. But it was pretty spooky considering the kids were sitting there telling scary stories. I can't tell if it's an owl, coyote, or a dog.
It could be a hurt animal.
Are you okay? You need help?
Yes, I do.
Shut up. Shh.
I just heard something else over there. I was like, ooh. So we're making pancakes today, and this is the smoothie that she made. It's very good. And you guys should make this pancake. And this needs to turn out just like this.
I love the weekends when we don't have any morning plans. So today I just kind of went with the flow, enjoyed puttering around my house, and now I'm getting ready and I thought I'd share with you my new skincare routine. I'm a 40-something-year-old that is starting to see some aging. I've never had a skincare routine before, and I honestly didn't know that if I would like it, and I'm obsessed with it. So here are the products that I'm using along with the order that they should go in. Now I've only been using it for a couple weeks, but I have seen a difference in my face. I have sensitive skin, I have rosacea, and it's really helped improve some of my redness. I also learned that this cream should go on the back of your hands because your hands are the first thing to age. I'll check back in a couple weeks and tell you if there's any more improvement, which I think there should be. I hope so, because it's kind of costly to have this routine. Anyways, I also love these two products. Castor oil, if you're not using it, read about it. It's awesome, but I would recommend getting it in a glass bottle. Anyways, we're gonna finish getting ready, and it's so beautiful outside. I think I'm gonna go outside and enjoy the back porch and do a little bit of yoga. It is such a beautiful day outside. It's supposed to be 76, so I'm really excited. We were gonna start our podcast today, but the weather is gorgeous. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain, so I think I might flip-flop our to-do list, and I think it'd be a good day to go for a hike if my husband gets home from work early, because unfortunately he had to work. So I don't know, it's so beautiful. The sun is shining. Oh, I love it. It's so quiet back here. So we are about to leave. We're gonna go run some errands and go visit my aunt. Before we do that, I need to make a tumbler order. I do have other orders that are outstanding, but I'm not gonna dive into that right now because I need to clean my studio and such. But I wanted to show you a quick little peek at one of my new designs. This is the first sale. I actually have another one to make, but like I said, we're just gonna try to get this order out today because it's due today. But I do have a bunch of new designs that are up in my shop and I'm gonna show them to you. So let's go ahead and make this order and then we're gonna hit the road. These guys won't stop fighting. They need to go to grandma's. Now, I feel like I'm rushing to do this because they won't stop bickering and I want out of this house. This is the longest part of this process, is peeling and making sure that nothing rips. And the hardest part is listening to your kids fight in the background when you're trying not to ruin your cup. This flower stuck right here. This cup came out so cute. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. We did drop the package off at the post office. We went to the grocery store and we did visit my aunt in the nursing home. The kids decided to go over grandma's, and when I dropped them off, they convinced her to have a sleepover. So yay me, I think we might have a date night. But before I decide on what we're doing this evening, I need to finish these baskets. Why do they always have to put the stickers like right on the side of the product? Just put it on the bottom. Just put it on the bottom. Well, because you came home. All right, I just have to put your bath bombs in there and I don't know what else. I mean, you got some stuff.
Can you please get out? First of all, love this.
You're squishing all. If you don't like it, you can go pick out one that you like.
No, I do like that one. Hi. Oh! What is this? Shower gel?
So my husband got home from work and I convinced him that we should go out tonight since the kids were having a sleepover. And I also convinced him that we should try this new cocktail lounge. It's in a trendy neighborhood outside the city. It's a cute like house that was renovated. The wallpaper, the interior was so cute. It was so crowded in there and so loud, but the drinks were 10 out of 10 amazing, the whole vibe. And I was obsessed with the bathroom wallpaper. I need to know where they got this. I want this in my house. And then afterwards, we decided to go to this restaurant, which we found the day we got married. We got married in a park. And then afterwards, we just took ourselves out to dinner. They have the best margaritas in town and the best food. So it was a nice, quick date night. We both needed that. What a great way to, start our weekend. Surprisingly, we do not have any sports this Saturday, so I'm taking advantage of that by cleaning up my house. And the only things that I really have on my to-do list today is one, my grandson is coming later and we are keeping him overnight. And the other thing is to try to figure out where Peyton and I are going to record our first true crime conspiracy videos here on this channel. For the viewers today, what can you tell them about our true crime conspiracy, our first video?
Basically, it's going to be an overview on the Dorothy Arnold case and her disappearance in, was it 1910 or was it 19?
Yes, 1910.
Okay, 1910. Basically about her day, where her whereabouts were, kind of about who the suspects could have been and their alibis. And then we'll kind of just go over some conspiracies that we have about what could have possibly happened to her, and maybe where she went that day, or just where she could have died after she left.
You did a really good job. Okay, so rating it 1 out of 10. What do you think about this case now that you know everything?
Well, I definitely think I would give it an 8.
Okay.
Definitely, because there are a few things that are still very confusing about the case of whereabouts and people's alibis that just don't add up.
Yeah.
But overall, I would give it an 8 out of 10, basically because we spent a lot of time researching and just learning about everything. So
I'm so excited. All right, so let's go scope out a spot to set up.
We can do that.
So unfortunately, my podcast room is not quite finished. It is painted, it does have the lights on it, but I am working on fixing the sound. The other issue that I have in my house is the lighting. So right now we're trying to figure that out. I think we did decide that we're going to probably do this podcast at night, so we picked to do it in front of the fireplace. Now that my cleaning is done, it's close to 3:30. I want to get a couple hours of work done here in the studio before my grandson comes. I'm just picking some of my orders and also checking inventory to see if there's anything that I need to order. Tomorrow is Easter, so I won't be doing any work, and I just want to make sure that these things are going to be ready to go, to be delivered, dropped off on Monday. So while I was working, my neighbor stopped by every holiday. She's an older woman. She always makes us treats. Look at these cute little bunnies. She's so sweet. Today ended up being a pretty chill day, just kind of puttering around the house. Once the baby got there, all we did was want to cuddle with him, and then we were really lucky that we had him on Easter morning. Mama Bear doesn't want me to put him on social media, so I'm doing my best to blur out his face, but he is adorable, he is healthy, and he was born in January. So I love being a grandma. It's been one of the greatest things that have happened to me this year. For Easter, we just basically opened up our goodies, had some breakfast, and then later in the day we went to Grandma's house for dinner. We didn't eat the traditional, Easter food. We ended up having what they call kibbe, which is a Lebanese food. Here I am just in between doing things, puttering with some of my cement artwork, testing out some new things, and just kind of getting prepared for the week ahead. So stay tuned. Peyton and I are going to be finishing up that podcast this week, and we should be launching that within the next week or so. I also have some remodeling to do in my office space. So tomorrow my wallpaper should be delivered. So we're going to do that. And I did end up getting a piece of furniture to flip. So yeah, just stay tuned for that. Anyways, let me know what you think of these trays. I really didn't have any expectations going into this. I was trying a few different things like decoupage on cement, which I'd never done. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.